basically the economy on the street and what's the county, how does the county try to help foster an environment that we see business growth in. And then what are businesses doing today? So we have our economic, what I call our economic development toolbox. And in that toolbox we have CIC, along with other things. They have a virtual incubator for startup companies that is, there's 30 or 40 professionals that answer people's questions if you're thinking about starting up a business. We have a Department of Economic Community Development revolving loan. Anita's here, and she's busy right now, she'll tell you, because companies are now starting to look at borrowing money. We're doing our revolving loan business is very good. And so if you're a business, you're looking to expand, you're going to create a few jobs, please see Anita. And you know, I think Jay will be the first one to tell you, because everybody says, well, why should the government be in the business of loaning money? Bankers like this program because we take the risk. And
we share the risk.
We share the risk. Well, we take the most risk. But it's been a very good program. It really has, and I think it's created a lot of jobs for Geauga County. So, Geauga Growth Partnership, it's the private sector leading the way instead of the public sector. You know, I've often said, you know, government shouldn't be in the business of creating jobs and doesn't know how to create jobs. If we create jobs, that means you're paying for them because that means they're government jobs. That's not the answer to fixing this economy. We need more private sector jobs. So we reached out to the private sector and said, hey, we need an organization that can lead us in how to do this. You guys create the jobs. You guys are the ones that know what's needed, and we'll be there helping you along the way. Geauga One Stop Business Service Representative. And our business service representative. If you're looking for a job or you're looking for employees, please look at the One Stop. They have both. They have very good jobs that they're advertising for right now. They have very good employees or prospective employees for you. Economic data. So where are we? 5.5%. We're the 10th lowest in Ohio. As of November, I think that's the latest that's out there. But we've got challenges. We actually, if you ask some businesses today, they can't find people. Now, it's kind of unusual because here's the problem. The problem we have is that prior to the recession, we had about 600 families on assistance through JFS. At the height of the recession, 1,800. Today, 1,800. We got to solve that. We have to solve that problem. And the problem is that we need to start focusing on people's soft skills, and that's one of the things that the Growth Partnership is doing through schools. I think Cardinal and Berkshire are looking at a program that will start teaching soft skills in the high school. We need to start teaching, and I think people, to be honest with you, have been out of work too long. And I'm not sure that extending unemployment is really a good thing. And so we need to get people back to work and give them those skills because companies are having a hard time finding people that want to come to work and have the skills now that are needed for the new 21st century jobs. And I want to, the hot jobs. What's the hottest job right now? CNC operators. We all want our children to go to college, but college is not for everyone. Right now, if I had a child or anyone that wanted to go to, didn't want to go to college, I'd steer them to being a CNC operator. Right now, Auburn has a program. These kids get in that program. They're there 6 to 8 weeks, and the companies are out there trying to hire them before they even graduate out of the program. They're making $18 an hour, and soon we'll be up into the $30 an hour. These are not bad jobs. Registered nurses are next, and then CDL truck driver. So why are we concerned about our workforce? Because our workforce comes from other counties, not just Geauga County. We have about 56% of our population that leaves Geauga County every day. So then that means we have to import 40, I think it's 46% that come from other counties. So to provide this workforce that's skilled and is dedicated and has these soft skills and the work ethic needed, you know, we need to, it's more of a regional problem for us because they're coming in from other counties. So what we're seeing is that growth is happening. I know companies that had their best year last year, ever. Companies are acquiring new companies. We got Geauga County companies that are acquiring new companies to strengthen their part of market share. We expect that once again, this workforce is becoming quite an issue for everyone. And you know, here it was a few years ago, we were looking at high unemployment, and we were thinking, geez, we're going to have enough jobs for all the people. The problem is we do have the jobs if we have the right people to fill those jobs. And companies are going to start, you know, even being more aggressive, and they're going to start looking at training. So anyway, they're going to be more creative in attracting and retaining talent. You know, that's going to be our best natural resource. Is going to be our people. Because I want to tell you, you can give companies tax abatement, you can do all kinds of things, but they're not going to come here if they don't have a workforce. They come here because they have a dedicated workforce.